The 8-minute rule of friendship signifies the fact that sometimes all you need is 8 minutes to share this time with your friend or to reach out to somebody and get your problems across and, get some support from you.
Rocking Mama to Real Mama, Mamta B.
About 2 weeks ago, I dropped in to meet a friend of mine after a very long gap. That was about 6 months, the longest gap ever. I was in the same area, so I thought, let's drop in and say hello, which I did. And as always, she welcomed me with a huge smile and such a happy face, and immediately asked me, where was I for all these 6 months? And I said, I was here, I was a little busy, and I couldn't drop in, I'm sorry. I said, what's been happening in this past 6 months? Tell me all. And she says, oh, a lot. For one, I fell down outside my bathroom and broke my left hip and had a replacement, had a huge operation. I was in bed for 3 months, came home, did therapy, and now I'm finally being able to walk. She said this as so matter-of-factly, and there I was sitting down thinking, how come I didn't know anything about this? My immediate reaction was, why did you not message me? Why did you not call or just send me a line? I would have been there, right there at the hospital the day it happened. But why? And her simple answer was, I didn't know where you were or how busy you were, and I didn't want to disturb you. I could have kicked myself at that point because I should have been the one who should have messaged her. I could also be the one to say, hey, is everything all right? Let's go for a cup of coffee, but I didn't. I just left it for 6 long months, and she is a very close friend of mine. So it was on me, and I was not feeling too good about it. Right there and there, I promised her that it would never, ever happen again. And then I came back, and I just couldn't forget this incident that morning about how I had completely not reached out to a good friend of mine for 6 whole months. And then I came across this little TikTok video, which hit the point home. It was one by Simon Sinek. Okay, he's a person who talks about leadership. He talks about leadership. He talks about friendship. He's a truly optimistic person. And here, this little episode he was talking about was the 8-minute rules of friendship. Have you heard about it? If not, I think you should look around. If you just Google up 8 minutes of friendship, you'll get it and you'll understand exactly what I'm trying to say. But to elaborate a little bit further, it's where he focuses on giving just enough time to somebody. That 8 minutes sometimes is worth it all, 8 minutes is all it takes to spend this moment with a friend or to spend it with somebody and be able to get your problem across and to get that help that you are looking out for. The strong bond of friendship can never be really measured or balanced out. It's not about how much I give you and how much you give me back, right? It's more about who shows up for you when you need them the most, no matter what time of the day it is. This 8-minute rule has become more or less like a code of friendship in many parts of the globe. It's trending. Now then somebody wants to reach out to you and need a little bit of your time, you just send a message saying, hey, can I have 8 minutes? And that kind of conveys the message to the other person that this is just not a small talk call. It means my friend wants to be heard, has something to tell me, and that I should at least, if not more, be able to take out this much time to spend it with him or her. Now, by 8 minutes doesn't really mean you have to cut it off at 8 minutes. I mean, it can go on forever, but you know what I'm trying to say here? Saying that 8 minutes is the bare minimum time one needs to connect to somebody. In this age of technology and social media, we are moving ahead so fast, but at the same time, it has robbed us of so many privileges that we had earlier. Like for us who grew up way back in the 70s and the 80s, where we did not have the phone, we did not have the social media. We got into the habit of meeting up people, showing up, getting there, being there to wish somebody personally. Nowadays, it's all come down to just, short, abbreviated versions. A happy birthday message is like HBD with a cake and, 2 champagne glasses clinking. The same thing could have been done by just picking up the phone and giving a call saying, hey, happy birthday, have a good one. But no, we choose to just shorten things, shorten everything, right? Even, somebody having a new baby. You like their photos, you love their pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, but you would not take the effort of going over to where they are and just wishing them, congratulations and giving them a bouquet or a little card. Things like that have gone out of fashion now. And this is causing a lot of difficulties when it comes to bridging the gap and making close friends, keeping the connections alive. Now, this is one of the most essential things for us humans as we age. Friendships, our relationships, we need to prioritize them just as much as we do other things in life. And when I talk about us women aging and reaching this mid-50s, reaching menopause, we're at the loneliest point in our lives because the children have just left home and you are going through a very difficult phase anyways with all of the hormonal changes. You don't want to be out here, there, everywhere. But what you do need is this core group of friends around you. It's not about the numbers. It's about the quality of friends you have. Might be just one, might be just three. But then you have to take time to maintain that relationship. And once you find your tribe, they eventually become the support system for you, the network system. They give you this free knowledge of events and health issues. When you need something, they're the easiest to reach out and relate to each other. We talk, we share our stories, we discuss. So all of this makes it so important to have this core group of friends that you have. Girls, going out together, going out for a drink, going out dancing, going out for a picnic, anything. Girls just want to have fun. Anything to bring happiness, to chase away that loneliness, to help you feel like, yes, someone's got my back and I've got someone's back too. So in all of this, it's really good to go back to this 8-minute rule that I was talking about because it reminds me to now and then to make this certain time for the friends that are important to me. I don't want to be finding things out 6 months later that somebody, a close friend of mine, went through such a traumatic ordeal and I had no idea about it. It doesn't make me feel any better. Do you know about this Japanese word called wabi-sabi? It means developing your ability to accept the things that are imperfect, whether it be in your partner, whether it be in your friends, and, just embracing something or someone with all of their flaws and their perfections. I think we need to apply this to relationships as well. Nobody's perfect, but, if we keep chasing for perfection, we will never find it.
Hits FM 91.2.